Hello, welcome. Hope you are well and keeping safe. Today, what I'm going to do is to bake some cookies. So, the idea is we're going to make some cookies, and one of the stories that I'm going to base it on is the Emperor's new clothes. So, in the story, it's about how the Emperor loves to dress up, have so many different colourful designs and different styles and patterns. So these cookies is going to reflect that. So I want to make them like in the shape of a big button, and then I'm going to decorate it or design it with different styles, okay, and see how it comes out. I hope it comes out well. And if it comes out well, then it gives you a chance to be creative and imaginative to how yours will look like as well. So hopefully I inspire you. Let's get started. So the first thing we need to do is to preheat the oven. So you turn it on, set it to 180 degrees. There we go. That's set. Now you need to turn on the actual oven. Here I am, I'm just going to turn it on. And that's done. Now we can leave that while we do the rest. And just remember that each oven has got a different setting, so you may need to ask an adult to help you here. You will need the following ingredients. First of all, you will need plain flour. My mum calls it maida. What does your mum call it? This is salt. My mum calls it namak. What does your mum call it? You also need powdered sugar. My mum called it chini. What does your mum call it? I've also got butter here. My mum calls it butter. What does your mum call it? Now this is an egg. My mum calls it anda. What does your mum call it? You will need vanilla extract. Now I don't know what my mum calls that. Here we have bicarbonate of soda. My mum calls it baking soda. What does your mum call it? Here we have normal sugar. My mum sometimes calls this shakar or chini. What does your mum call it? Now these here are some decorative sweet pieces, but I bet my mum probably calls this sweeter. What does your mum call it? In a bowl, you need to mix 300 grams of flour, half a teaspoon of bicarbonate of soda, and half a teaspoon of salt. Once you've got everything in, just give it a good mix. Now I'm just going to transfer the mixture into another bowl so that I can use this bowl for the next part. Add 230 grams of butter, 130 grams of sugar, and 85 grams of the powdered sugar. Now mix everything in the mixer for about 4 minutes at a medium speed. Now mix in 1 egg and 1 teaspoon of the vanilla extract. At this point, you can now add your other mixture, the one with the flour in, and then mix it in all together. And then add your sprinkles to the mixture. Once the mixture is ready, you can then use your dough to be shaped into small balls. Okay, just like this.
There we go. Okay, what I'm going to do now is just try and flatten it so it looks more like a cookie once I put it on the baking tray, which has already been pre-lined with baking paper or grease paper, whichever one you have got. Okay, and you keep doing that until you've got as many as you can get onto the baking tray. And there you go, I've got 6 cookies ready to go into the oven. Once you've got your cookies in the oven, you can bake them for about 12 minutes. And then once you take them out of the oven, just let them cool for about 5 to 6 minutes before you do the next part. Oh, and remember to place the dough with plenty of gaps in between, otherwise you'll have cookies touching each other like mine over here. Oh, that one's okay. Here I've got some ready-made icing sugar which we're going to layer on top of the cookies. Now, with these chocolate chips, I'm going to now decorate each one of these cookies. Okay, so here we go. I'm just going to put them in the middle. I'm going to make them go down in a line so it looks more like buttons, and then after that I'm going to decorate each one of these cookies differently. So let's have a look. Now I'm just sprinkling each one of these cookies in different ways. Okay, so I might be using different sprinkles, different colours and different shapes. Okay, just like the Emperor's claws, because he used to like different claws as well. And it's all done, ready to be served and eaten. I hope you enjoy that and hope you have fun making them yourself. Thank you for watching.